I've been using the Moka Pot, Italian invention from 1933, for my coffee in the mornings during quarantine. It takes just a little longer. That time is useful for the mind. I'll use drip coffee when I'm in a rush, but without an expensive espresso maker, the Moka Pot is a really nice solution. So here's a quick video about mine. Right, so the Moka Pot is an invention of Alfonso Bialetti in 1933. The Moka Pot, we spell it M-O-K-A now, but it was named after the Yemeni city of Mocha. And it was invented in Piemonte, in Italy. And I'm going to just make some because I've been out of town and it's been not cleaned. I just cleaned it all out last night. It has the multiple elements. You have the chamber here where the coffee kind of makes its way up to, right? This is, as you can see, it has a, that's where it bubbles up out of the top of that, right? And fills this chamber, right? With coffee. From where does it bubble? Well, it bubbles the water up from this chamber right here. This chamber has the water in it, right? In fact, we're going to want to put the water in there right now, so why don't we do that? This is the chamber for the water. Now, they say it's a good idea to warm the water in advance. Certainly, if you have had this is the chamber where the coffee is going to go. You see, it drops right inside there. Right? Oops, too much. A little too full. Drink some of that water, can. Yeah, there we go. Still too full. There's a line inside this chamber. You're supposed to fill it too. I overfilled it slightly. Okay, so there you have it. Right? This is the chamber where the coffee is going to go. It's going to drop right into there where the water is now. And when I put the coffee in here, here's the thing about that. I have been using a drip coffee maker for some time, so I've got just ground beans. But the size of these beans is not going to be satisfactory for what I want to do here. Let's talk about that. I mean, these are ground for a drip coffee maker. So if you take a look at them, let's pour a little in our hand here. Let's take a look at them. Now you might think that's pretty fine, right? That might look pretty fine to you. Does it? But I would grind that even further down, is what I would do. So let's do that. Okay, so there you have it. The container is full now. Let's see if you can see that. All right, see? You want to level it off just like that. You can use a knife or a spoon or something. And then we're going to drop that right into the water. Where it goes, see that? Drop it right in there. And now we affix this on top. This is just a screw situation here. I'm going to close the lid to make it easier. The Moka Pot, named after the Yemeni city, Yemen. You know, if you don't know what Yemen is or where Yemen is, and you're an American, well, you should also know that we have brutally bombed and murdered and killed in Yemen. We Americans have been conducting war crimes in Yemen. That's been going on right now. It's terrible. It's horrible. So learn a little bit about Yemen. And the Yemeni city of Mocha, which is what the Moka Pot is named after. So now we just gonna put that onto the stove, right? Turn the heat on. Okay, now this has to be very tight, I'll warn you. Because you don't want the water coming out of here. That seal has to be tight, right? Now let's see. We've got our heat on. Don't stick your fingers on hot stuff, that's not smart. Yeah, so the water's in there. That chamber is sunk inside here. You tighten this thing. and that is the Moka Pot. The Moka Pot is traditionally made out of aluminum, though they are sometimes made out of stainless steel and other alloys. The Bialetti Industries of Alfonso Bialetti, they are still around and they continue to produce the same model. It has a very famous octagonal shape that you'll see. Bialetti Industries makes all kinds of things, of course. The Moka Pot is most commonly used in Europe and in Latin America, but it has become an iconic design. It's been displayed in industrial art and design museums all over the world. How the Moka Pot works is kind of a fun thing. There's a cute video. Why don't we take a look? Or still GIF, basically. I don't know if you saw that, but that's what's going on right here. Now, there's a couple things you want to do. Keep an eye on it. You'll see it start to come out, and I'll let you see that when it starts to happen here. Also, you want to get a cool, wet towel. When you take this off, you don't want to just set it on something. It'll be very, very hot. So what you want to do, and actually this is better for the taste of it as well, is you want to get a cool, damp towel. I've always used the same one here in the kitchen, and it's kind of trashed out right now, but I think it'll work for the purposes of this. This is it right here. Yeah, see what you want is just I double it up so it's thick, it's really thick like that, see? And then I put it just here. I won't even fold it one more time. It can be really thick because you don't want your countertop to be damaged by the Moka Pot. Now when I take this off, I'm going to put it right on this wet cloth. And that'll make it taste better as well. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes now. I guess you don't have to sit here and wait for that to happen. I'll put you on pause and bring you back when it's ready. Listen. Right around here is where you want to take it off. When it gets caramelly brown, the color of the coffee should be a caramelly brown. I'm going to turn the heat off, but leave it on the stove now. Ooh. I might have overfilled it today. That's all right. And then you want to put it right onto a wet towel. Hear that? There you go. And then you yourself a cup of very intense coffee. The Moka Pot.